Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Wolverine Guy Kill. Let's do what?
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit.
Oh my God, penetration.
Wolverine Guy Kill. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation. Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to the Wolverine Nation. I am Wolverine Guy Kev. I'm a professional opera singer. I'm a 46-year-old father of four, trying to lose this gut here. So, how's everybody doing today? It is Thursday. I had to think about that. It's Thursday. So I went. I actually started out my morning. I went and swapped out this camera. Bro, you're wiped. I bet you are. You don't even sleep, so of course you're wiped out. 3:30 is so early. Yeah, that's why I don't do it anymore. I used to when I was young. I am no longer the chicken of spring. I hit my move goal by 7. I saw that. No way. No. Even if I was paid, no, I couldn't do it. Plus I lift heavy enough to where there's no way I would have the energy to do the lifts that I do at 3:30. Even back when I was waking up that early on a regular basis, I never lifted heavy. I don't think I was benching more than 185 back then, and that was a lot. And part of that's just because I'm fucking tired. Apparently overnight we got a couple of new followers, Hollow Crow Studios and In Search of Truth. So if you are watching, or if you're watching the VOD, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. But I started out today. I swapped out my $300 camera, my Sony A5100, which is back on now. You're looking through my Sony A5100 with the, I guess, brand new. It's a $400 lens. The Sigma f1.7 DGDNR lens, which is kind of like the gold standard for streaming. Love from India, Varada Jarav. Good day to you. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, or evening there for you, but whatever it is, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping in. I swapped it out for my A7 III. Now, for those of you that aren't into cameras or don't know, I was a photographer for a little bit. I don't really, I'm not actively taking gigs anymore, but my A7 III is my pro grade camera. It's an $1,800 camera body with, and I had a Sigma f2.8 20 to 70 millimeter hooked onto it, so that's about $1,000 lens. And for the purposes of Twitch, definitely not a huge difference. If anything, it told me I needed better lighting. There is a level of clarity that is just, I mean, I can tell the difference, but not enough for Twitch. So if you're looking to go out and like up your camera game, like say you've got the Logitech C920, which is a fine camera, an absolutely fine camera, especially for streaming, and you're like, I'm going to go get a real camera, I fully endorse that decision. But unless you're streaming 4K to YouTube, don't bother with something like that. By all means, get the A6400 or A6600 used. Don't get it brand new. It's not worth it brand new at all. But if you're going to invest in anything for the look of your stream, start with lighting. My lighting, I have great lights. My environment is not wonderful for streaming. I have a very low ceiling with these god awful fluorescent lights, which I have a diffuser over them now, so they're not as harsh. But I mean, you see the difference that made right there. Plus, I have such a big area to cover. This is the only spot for this camera right here that I actually have good lighting, where I would consider it like this would be a good video. That camera over there, I just use generalized ambient lighting, has slightly different settings. It does not look great, but it gets the job done. But I have just kind of come to the conclusion that this is the best this setup is ever going to look in here, which is fine. It doesn't look bad. It's just I was trying to see exactly what kind of a difference I can make with a better camera, and maybe could handle a wider dynamic range between the lights and the darks. And at the end of the day, it didn't make enough of a difference. I wasn't as washed out in that camera, and it's still in 1080p because I don't want to overheat that sensor. So today is we're going to be working back and biceps. It is a deadlift day, so I'm definitely stretching today. I am going to turn this just slightly. I had my cameras all over the place this morning, kind of testing out different things. Oh, fuck. Today is the last day I have a 7-year-old. He is 8 tomorrow. We're doing got to remember to grab him cupcakes for his class tomorrow, and then we're gonna see if his best friend can come over and stay the night Saturday. His best friend from when we used to live in Redford, and then Sunday we're going to the zoo. I am going straight from the zoo to perform at the Opera House. Jesus H. Christ, that's stiff. Oh, all right. Go. I've got tomorrow. I've got a performance of Cunning Little Vixen, which Joel is going to tomorrow. This is the first time he's ever going to see me in an opera. Well, that he's ever going to see an opera. And then we'll see what he thinks about that. I think he'll enjoy it. It's a very cute show. The kids, we had a student performance last week, and the kids just loved it. They were screaming, they were clapping, they were all into the show. Oh, man. I am sore as hell, of all places, in my lats. So either I worked them especially hard this week, or I'm just really fucking old. Open up those hip abductors just a little bit. Adductors. Adductors. Oh. So my wife, and we're talking about how many push-ups are we doing today? Uwu. I'm waiting for Infinite to show up so that they can witness the torture that they have put me through. You will like this though. They said that if I uwu on every rep, they'll take 40. Oh, all right. All right. I'm going to move this here where I can see it. So my wife and I were talking about, I've got kind of a very complicated issue with finding a real job, a big boy job right now. And she mentioned nursing, which would involve more school. So right off the bat, that's a big negative for me. I've already got 2 master's degrees and halfway through a third, but they're not currently doing me any good because the market just sucks. So I'm looking into it because I feel her opinion is valid, and I thought about going into medicine before, or health science anyway. And I made the mistake of apparently speaking that near my phone, and my entire TikTok feed is now how to pass the NCLEX and how to survive nursing school. Like, can we please get back to the funny bullshit? Like, give me football, give me funnies, give me lifting. Football, funnies, food, and lifting. Fitness. There, the 4 Fs. Oh. Well, I know, right? Dude, I am living for these schedule release videos. The Goodwill Hunting one, I lost my shit. And then the Chargers trolling the Chiefs kicker. And felines. I'm a fan of some felines. Just let your mind marinate on that. Is this Ace of Spades? Why is that not showing up? Jesus, it's like nothing is working today. I'm surprised my stream even started. Have like some. I've been known to pet a cat or two in my day. Yeah, he's a dumb badonk. I resemble that remark. Oh. I saw somebody do this. I don't care that he won us all our games last year. Dude, that dude is an absolute moron. I don't care if you personally think that motherhood is the greatest job in the world. I don't care if you want to tell other people that. I don't think a college graduation is really the place to say, I'm sure you're all thinking about being successful, but your life is not going to start until you get married, barefoot in the kitchen, pregnant. And then that swipe at Pride Month, I'm like, okay. There are so many calls to cut him right now. Which I don't see the Chiefs doing, but I mean, whatever. All right. Okay, so we're starting with deadlifts today. I'm going to go ahead and get this down, start loading up the bar. I'm not going to attempt PR today. Today's going to be maybe a 3-plate day. Now watch, I'll lift 3 plates and be like, I can do 5. I don't have 5 plates, so that's not happening. Dave from Germany, good day and happy lifting. Hey, I am so sorry I ended the stream right when you followed yesterday. But welcome in. Hello. Good day. No, I want to keep these because I am OCD like that. All right, we're going to start with just 2 plates out for a warm-up. Like, keep me wrong and stupid because it's America. But also Kaepernick and it. Yeah. Kev will go for more. Mr. Alaska will swoop in with 1,000. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. I will end that reward. Fuck. I can't be doing that on a regular basis. That was seriously an overuse of that. And I appreciate the generosity, and I did do it to myself, but hindsight being 2020, it was a very stupid idea to put it there like that. Saw a buff dude lifting a home gym, and since I started doing the same last week, I'm just getting some motivation. You call me buff, thank you. Well, I'm glad I can provide some inspiration. That's actually literally half the reason I do this. The other half is I will find every reason in the world to not come down here and work out. So, Dave, are you currently in Germany or are you just from Germany? Look at those arms and shoulders. Yeah, but then, I've got, I'm like 7 months pregnant. There's that too. I appreciate it. I do. That's actually what started all this. I was pushing 300 and I became unemployed suddenly, had a lot of spare time, and I was like, I'm going to get in shape. So I've been working out 2 hours a day, 6 days a week for the last 3 months, I think. All right. We all got that belly. Got to get the energy from somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, mine is slowly going away. I've definitely lost the inches, a couple of them, at least enough to where I had to buy new jeans, which was nice. I'm down. I am just under 30 pounds down. It's taunting me now. I'm just hovering right at 265 and change. But I also made a conscious decision to stop really worrying about the scale, even though that is it's the most easily measurable goal. But I also started taking creatine again. So did I put creatine? I did. Okay. Did I have any today? And so that's gonna add some weight just because of the water retention in the muscles. All right. So we're doing deadlifts. It's pulling motion. I am not going to let my grip strength determine my ability to finish this lift. So I'm using straps. These are VersaGrips Pro. You can get them for $70 on Amazon. These are the Pro version. They do have one that is, this is the mid-grade of theirs. There's VersaGrips, I think it's Ultimate or Extreme, something like that. And then there's just VersaGrips Pro, and then there's just VersaGrips. I would opt for these every day of the week because this non-slip surface they have here on the actual strap is the bomb. So like I said, these are I'll go with 70 bucks, but they're worth every penny if you deadlift or do any pulling motions, really. Long story short, both. Okay. My dad is American, stationed in Germany, moved back and forth, and by 18 after high school, I decided to stay in. Okay. So you're in Germany now, right? That's what I got out of that. Correct. Okay. Fabulous. It's always cool to like, I've got a regular that's American, lives in Japan. So it's like 12:30 in the morning there right now, I think. And I've got a couple friends from Australia that I met here. So it's always really cool to see like where in the world people are from. 11, 12. I'm so sorry, Buff Dude. I, I keep forgetting you guys don't do daylight savings time. 4:30 p.m. almost workout time. I can't do it that late. And part of the reason I can't do it that late is because I have a 8-year-old tomorrow and a 3-year-old, and they're home at that point in time. And my 3-year-old especially likes motivating me to lift my weights higher by getting underneath them. So there's that. Yeah, Child Protective Services frowns on me dropping 200 pounds of weight on my 3-year-old. So go figure. All right, let's do the hop. Make sure I got the foot in position. If you do deadlifts, you can't figure out where, like how far apart your feet should be or what position your feet should be in. Hop in one place. And however you land, that's how your body's like, this is what catches my balance the best. Just use them as the weight. He's too wiggly. We don't want our weight to move. All right. I've got this right over pretty much the closest half of my foot. I'm going to bend straight down at the hips, brace my core, and then push up with my legs and hinge my hips out. And go from there. Not using a belt for this because this is not heavy for me. 8, 10. Hinge them hips. Ooh. That's 225. That is not a big deadlift for me. But I am fucking sore this week. Feel your pain. Hope you get 220 this year. Well, I tell you what, we are the same height. So I feel you on the plus 300-ish. In 2016, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, very rare one. It started rejecting my body started rejecting my kidneys. And the treatment for that was throwing massive amounts of prednisone at it, and it did not work. And I stopped weighing myself when I got to 300, and I stepped on my scale, which had a glass covering on it, and it shattered. I'm not making that up. I literally broke my scale because I was too fat. I know I got heavier than that, but I couldn't tell you how much because I didn't have a scale, number one. And number two, I didn't want to know at that point. And since then, my weight has always swung pretty wildly, but it's been worse than that because of the medical issues and my discovery of DoorDash. That was the worst. The pandemic killed me. Oof, the scale, I can't find a normal scale to work. I'm sorry for your help. I've been in remission for 4 years, so don't worry about that. Don't be sorry, no apologies necessary on it. The only lingering symptom that I have is I am tired as hell a lot. I have some serious fatigue issues, but that can also be chalked up to my age and my young children. And for a while I thought it was just my health, but then well, he's 20 now, but when he was 18 years old, he was watching the littlest one while I worked. I was paying him to basically be the parent during the daytime hours while I was working full time. And after 3 days, he looks at me and goes, "Is this what you feel like all the time?" I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not my health. I can't use that as an excuse anymore. Ugh. But yeah, the fatigue is still kind of there from that. When I was like really in the thick of it, I would, and I was not. I mean, I had a little one. I have 4 kids. I have right now they're 20, 18. We'll call them 8 because it's tomorrow, and 3. When I was going through this, I had just started grad school at the University of Michigan. 35, but it shouldn't feel like a 7-year-old. No, I feel that Kevin's fatigued from too much. Ooh, I'm 46 going on 47. Thanks. So I had my 2 older ones, and then Joel was a baby, but Joel was an easy baby. But I just started grad school, and then I was sick, and I was practically narcoleptic. Like I'd be in the middle of a class and be like, I need to take a nap right now, and it would be a struggle to make it to my car to take a nap in the parking lot. And that happened a lot. I would have to leave class, or I didn't make it to class because I had to sleep. I would get muscle cramps in my hands. Like I get muscle cramps everywhere, but when I got them in my hands, it was literally like it was bending my fingers to the point where I thought they were going to break. So yeah, not fun at all. And it was all because once my kidneys were attacked, the filter started leaking all of that, like the creatinine and whatnot, into my bloodstream. And then that started screwing with my thyroid. And then it was just a giant storm of bullshit. All right. Also, Mag, sorry for your loss. Red Lobster's filing for bankruptcy. I have no idea how many that was. Endless shrimp for life. It's funny that specifically that's what did it. Right? What did I make? I think I made a chicken pot pie with their Cheddar Bay biscuits as the crust. And then I immediately questioned why I was fat. No, it was really fucking good though. That's what I do for my chicken dumpling. Yeah. Hey, JS Rock, what's happening? I haven't heard of Red Lobster since the 90s. Miracle they're still in business. Soon no more. They actually, I was talking to a friend of mine over in the Virginia area, and they're auctioning off the entire contents of the restaurant, and it's going for like a ridiculous amount. And by ridiculous, I mean like $3,500 for the entirety of the contents of the restaurant. So I've got a lot of friends that are like, I could go for some of those refurbished center booths. It's not, I want the dishes. I know, right? JS Rock, how you doing today? Ugh. I go for 200 pounds of Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Fortunately, they sell it at the store now. I would have gotten some of the Bennigan's dishes when they closed. You remember when we decided to go eat at Bennigan's and we pulled in and they were literally cleaning it out that day? It was like the Lansing one or something like that. We should have snagged some shit. Yo, Shannon loaded me up as man, Shannon. The more I think about that woman, the less I like her. And this has been going on since I left Bennigan's, which was a long ass time ago. And it boggles my mind that number one, her employees thought she was a good manager, but even more so that LaBelle thought she was a good manager. But then again, LaBelle no longer manages restaurants. They all went out of business. I ran into her at Mongo pre-Panorama. She's the same. She used to be a regular at Rainforest Cafe. She always come in acting like we were best friends. I'm like, you know, like, you are literally the worst kind of employer. And honestly, the way she did her employees when their location went out was bad. I mean, I know most restaurants, it's standard operating procedure to just close with no notice, but she was making it a point to let everybody know that if they filed for unemployment, they were lazy asses. Right before the close. Oh yeah, she absolutely would have. Celtic, how you doing? I worked at several restaurants over the course of about 20 years. I managed Bennigan's. I managed 3 Bennigan's. And then I left that company and went to Applebee's. I was a manager at Applebee's, left Applebee's, went to Rainforest Cafe, waited tables, bartended. I started running shifts, but then after an enormously long conversation where I said, I don't feel comfortable being a supervisor with my girlfriend working here and them talking me out of it being a problem. They assured me it wouldn't be a problem. 1 week, I got disciplined because my girlfriend worked there. You have a confession to make. What is your confession? How many days has it been since your last confession? Smooth criminal. Yeah, LaBelle couldn't manage restaurants so much that they went entirely out of the restaurant business. They don't have a single restaurant to their name, including the restaurant that started the whole company. Aw, thank you. For those of you who don't know what JS Rock is talking about, my old streams when I was doing Just Chatting streams at my old house, I was in a 10 by 10 room that had that ugly ass brown paneling which exists over on the other side. It's like in one corner of my basement. It's the 80s personified. So What I did to make it look better was get some good lighting, which I talked about at the beginning of this stream, put up a green screen, took a picture of the room that I wanted my stream setup to be in, but it didn't fit up there, and made that my background. And then, and then to make it even better, I got a video playlist of clips of my stream, put a little bit of a blur on it, and warped it so it would fit on the TV in the picture, so it looked like the TV was on. I have to admit, even myself, I'm tooting my own horn, but beep, beep, motherfucker, that was a good setup. It was really cool. Most people didn't even know it was green screen. The reactions I got when I turned the green screen off were fucking priceless. I loved it. How do you deal with rowing movement and the belly being in the way? Would you prefer dumbbells and surpass the belly, or barbell tucking it under? I feel both are bad. So there's a lot of different ways you can do rows, and even though, you know, I've got the belly here, you can still do the barbell rows. And I think the barbell rows are really good for growing mass. You're going to bring it right to your belly button. Just, you know, make the contact. That's going to be the big thing. I do more barbell and landmine rows than I do dumbbell rows. I think that both have their place. With any movement, you are going to get more range of motion from a dumbbell, no matter how fat, skinny, whatever you are, no matter what your body shape is. With dumbbell rows, I think it's important that when you're rowing high, it's more important to round your shoulders and get them through the whole range of motion and pinch your shoulders back here. When you're doing low, you want like almost a circular motion and bring it back to your hip. Your belly doesn't come into contact. But with the barbell, I'm still coming up to here, and that's it. And really, I mean, we're talking like 2 inches, and maybe that's the max of my range of motion anyway. So it's really not that big of a deal for me. Now, your belly may protrude differently than mine. I may be wrong. And if it's an issue, then switch to either a dumbbell or cable. Cables are great. Okay. Sounds awesome. It was really cool. I had zero clue it was green screen. The depth of field was so good. Anyone just want to confess, absolve me. Said, no. You are not alone in that. And thank you. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on that. Everyone hide. High beam is working and lurking. Most trainers don't understand the struggle belly people have since they always had a six-pack. It's great getting insight from others who understand. Right. No, this is the struggle for everyone. And there's always a modification for everything. I think that's really the most important thing. Guess what time it is? Is it? It's not butt stuff time. That's tomorrow. What's 2 inches? Love you too. Green Faye, what's happening? All right. Did your walk-on play? Is that not working too? Sammy isn't on. Fuck me. What is going on over here? Hold, please. Okay. Now that's on. I must have hit the wrong button. Didn't hear my walk. Yeah, you didn't hear it because it's not there. I'm excited for your leg day. I need some ideas besides squats. There we go. That's working. Okay. Stealth attribute is too high. Well, I mean, I do a lot of squats. I just do a lot of squat variations. I do Bulgarians. I do elevated heel squats. I do deep back squats. I do International super spy. All right, hold on. I have to lift this shit. Hang on. Like some fucking workout. 20 minutes in, I've done all of 2 sets. Ah. 3, 4, 5. Oh. Whew. I also do RDLs and stiff leg deadlifts. And that's really all I can do with my setup. I want to do some kickbacks for my glutes, but I really don't have the best setup for it. I just have nothing to brace myself against. Even if I did it here, like, I would have to lean so far and I wouldn't get the range of motion. I mean, I could try. I just don't think I'd have the range of motion that I need. Watching others work out. That's my problem. No isolation machines or anything. I have the same machines you have, not even kickbacks. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of pull downs today. And I got a lot of my stuff off of Amazon. So, this lat pull down machine cost me, I think, $160 American. And it uses the Olympic size weights. You just load plates on there. It has a low row bar, which honestly I've never used for rows. And it has the pull down bar. And you can't see them, but I've got 2 pulleys anchored into the ceiling of my basement, right into the subfloor slats here. These are rated for 300 pounds each. And I've got a whole ass cable system over there. It cost me $60 on Amazon. And honestly, these 2 things have just exploded my ability to work out at home. And it was very cost effective. There are drawbacks to it, sure. Like these pulleys are fixed, so I can't adjust the height. So I have to modify the exercises that I'm doing. I don't know if what Amazon Worldwide or Germany or whatever has, Amazon Deutsch, I guess. But I would start looking there. I do have the US links in my About section in my Twitch profile. There's always a setback, but still better than a commercial gym. Absolutely. There are things I miss about a commercial gym, and you hit the nail right on the head, leg day. Because, man, what I wouldn't give for an actual hack squat machine or a goblet squat machine or a calf raise machine or a leg extension or a calf, not calf, hamstring curl, like a calf curl. That doesn't make any sense. I would love to have those machines at my disposal. Fucking, I'm going for 4 plates. Y'all want to see me fail a lift? Ugh. What did I fail on last week? Was it 425? Ugh. Why is my workout paused? Doesn't even make it. Why? Why is it paused? Resume. Resume the workout. Before anyone says anything, I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm proud to, other than my ego. I did eat a lot today, and I'm relatively awake. I'm not feeling particularly strong. Wait, nope, I need another 10. There we go. PRing. No, I ain't PRing. That's 455, and I have done that once in my life. I love training legs. Not being able to walk stairs is the best feeling. Man, ever since I added stiff leg deadlifts and RDLs to my routine, my legs have been fucking hit. Now my PR on a deadlift is 455, and I have the weight here, but I haven't done it in such a long time, and I'm not. Part of the reason that I think I'm going to fail this lift, I'm being realistic here, is that I'm not actively training to beat my PR. But fuck it, go big or go home, right? This is every 45 I own. Now, if I was going to PR, I would actually need to add on another 25 pounds on each. Also, if you deadlift at home, this right here, which you cannot see, it's a deadlift jack. That cost me 70 bucks, and it is probably the most convenient piece of equipment that I own. It has saved me a lot of frustration and time. Rather than having to, you know, roll the barbell or roll the plates onto another weight. Jesus Christ, I'm just looking at that and getting exhausted. All good, no pressure. Toasty! Yeah, I'm toasty, all right. All right, I ain't stupid. I'm wearing a belt for this. If you deadlift and squat and think to yourself, I need a belt, you probably don't, unless you're lifting super heavy. And even then, make sure your technique is good before you worry about a belt. Your belt isn't going to prevent you from injury. It isn't going to help you lift heavier. It's simply going to help you feel the intercostal pressure a bit more. Yeah, that's what I want. Get fucking... there. Couldn't get it in the hole. I wanted to have a stance for the bar and was surprised when I only got one. Oh, a stand. A stand. Got it. Yeah. Bought it by accident. Dude, I saw somebody using one either on Twitch or on YouTube, and I'm like, that is the smartest goddamn thing I have ever seen. Nightshade, what's happening? Watch Kevin really fuck up this lift. I gotta take a minute. I gotta get angry at this weight before I even try this. Focus, Daniel-san.
Do it!
Out there. Lightweight. Hey, Nightshade. Ah! Fuck yeah! That really wasn't that bad. Whew. Just startled Bailey. Somebody clip that shit. Whew. I think we're good on deadlifts for today. Oh, damn. That's 425. I got 4 of the 45s, 210, or 4 of the 45s and a 10 on each side. So that's 90, 180, 270, 360, 380, plus 45 right here. Thought they were all 20 pounds. Jesus. Is that a PR? Nope, 455 is my PR. All of my PRs are down at the bottom, right there. My starting weight, my current weight, my goal weight, my PR bench, PR deadlift, and PR squat. Oh, hell yeah, 425. Honestly, after last week, I know what I did last week. I overthought it, psyched myself out, and then I didn't have the slack up on the bar. So I started right out not having it like tense. There you go, high beam. Whew. And I failed that twice last week. I just got frustrated the second time and I didn't get it. Plus, I mean, that takes a lot out of you. All right. Okay, this is going to take a few minutes to deload because I can only do half of this side before I move to the other side. I'm still stuck on the fact that Breaking the Law was just playing. Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law. Stay. This side is slightly slanted and this weight slips right off. Oh shit, this goes over here too. Oh, all right, well, that's fine. As I trip. And then we're going to switch to pull downs over here. No trippy. Oh, next week, got to sniff some protein. Just snort the pre-workout directly. What am I doing? Okay. I swear, my lower back hurts more from just loading and unloading the weight than anything else. Now I'm motivated to work out, so you are an inspiration. I got you. And I appreciate you, sir. That was my thumb. So today is, once we get past deadlifts, all about width. So we're doing pull downs today. Lots and lots of pull down variations. It's just change in grip. You're a gentle trainer. High beam halfway through your walk. Awesome. With just wait till girth day. Happy girth day to you. Happy girth day, Mr. President.
Boo!
What? Who's booing me? What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey, you opened that door. I just happened to burst through it like the motherfucking Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. How are you a gentle trainer? What is gentle about what you do? Jamie Koala just started a live video on Instagram. I can't look at Jamie seriously because she designed Thick Boy. For those of you that don't know who Thick Boy is, a couple years ago my parents passed away. And the day that I was dealing with, the lawyers and assets and all that bullshit, I was having a day.
Show me those biddies.
Nightshade, thank you so much for those biddies there. Expect nothing less from you because you don't yell at her. Nice. And Lobo Chicago sent me a package that had a bunch of like his swag and this. What the fuck? Jamie Koala designed this. This is Thick Boy. 90 out of 100 limited edition. I don't know if you can see that, but there's his name, Thick Boy. Have you clapped? These cheeks clap automatically. This is a whole ass round of applause. But anyway, Thick Boy has been sitting on my desk ever since, essentially ever since my father passed away. I absolutely love Lobo Chicago for sending me that. But anyway, Jamie Koala, who is a streamer here on Twitch, she does art. I know that. And that's hers. She commented once on my Instagram the day that I opened it, and she was like, "Wow, I never thought I would see that on somebody else's feed." Like, it's fucking brilliant. How did you not think that? But I aspire to have glutes like Thick Boy. And 20 minutes later, I finally have this bar unloaded. And we can get to the rest of the workout. What time is it? It's 11:03. All right. I'm going to have nothing left for my arms today. There we go. Move the jack out of the way. The Thick Boy is my unofficial personal mascot. Let's get this. Sorry about the messy desks over here if you guys can see all that. Taylor Swift? No, it's it sounded like the Shake It Off at first. That's a little bit too far. That'll work. All right. Who needs arms anyway? Not me. Not after the other day. That was okay, but the beat was right though. But yeah, today is the off Swifts. Got a cheap. Yeah, no, the ass cheeks. All right. Oh shit, I need my straps for this. Okay, so with any pulling motion, again, if you're not using straps, you're just leaving gains on the table. So I'm going to do my, I'm going to modify my wide grip pull down. So I'm not going to go as wide as I normally do because I want to really hit that upper back this week. I've been kind of neglecting it the last 2 weeks. So instead of, was it a shush? It was just the drum beat. If there was no music right now and just the drum beat, you'd all be like, I stay out too late. That's what people say. So yes, because my youngest is autistic, so he is in ABA therapy 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. He goes in, he's essentially working a 9 to 5 job. So I stream at 10 in the mornings, Sunday, because my wife is here on Sunday mornings, through Friday, Sunday through Friday at 10 a.m. I have to look at what my call time is for the opera on this Sunday to make sure I'm actually streaming this Sunday, though. My rest day is Saturday. All right. So we're starting off with 90 pounds. We're going to grip at the corner of the handle where it starts to bend rather than all the way down. We're pinching the shoulder blades back, engaging the lats, bracing the core, and we're going to push our knees up into the knee bar, whatever the fuck that thing is called. And make sure you cup the bar like a hook with your hand. Don't wrap your thumb around it, and pull down with your elbows. That is obviously a warm-up set. Got nothing in brain. Nothing in my brain. Yeah, that's me right there. It was upon this day that chat learned that Kev is a super Swiftie. We had fun football locker room back in 8 singing Swift song. Hell yeah! I like Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. Isn't this Taylor Swift right now? I actually do like Taylor Swift. A couple of her songs I really like. I haven't listened to her latest album, and some of her shit is hit or miss. I like her catchier pop stuff because I'm a child. What is it? Anti-Hero? That one's okay. Shake It Off is fun. Shake It Off is fun. Seriously. And I mean, the woman's a fucking self-made billionaire. And she donates so much. So, I mean, I've got friends that really, really dislike her. And I don't understand why. I really don't. I've tried to understand, but it is what it is. I wouldn't search for Unsatisfied, but I won't change the radio station comes on, so it's 50-50. Yeah, I'm definitely not like seeking out a Taylor Swift song unless that stupid earworm has gotten into my brain. But I'm definitely not mad when she comes on. Just like Madonna, don't care too much. That's fair. I mean, you know, I can see why the younger crowd like. God Christ, I sound like my parents. But I can see why some people really like her. Full versions of TTPD. I prefer those performances to the album itself. Its music needs them. Okay, that's fair. My dad used to call Madonna my girlfriend when I was a kid. Used to make me so angry. Oh my god. Dude. I mean, I never really had a crush on Madonna, but her music is on fucking point. Seriously. That woman can do any genre, and I was so incredibly like impressed with her performance in the movie Evita. Like, seriously, I mean, I was more impressed than Antonio Banderas. At least I knew Madonna could sing and dance. I had no clue Antonio Banderas could sing. All right, we're just going to put another 10 on each side there. Elton John, but don't cry for me, Argentina. Honestly, she was really good. My favorite song in that entire show is A Good Night and Thank You, Whoever. She's in every magazine. Her photos have been seen. She is known. I love that song. And Elton John, I saw him in concert once with Billy Joel. That was a hell of a show with just two music legends. You can tell my musical taste. I like Billy Joel better than Elton. I will say that out loud and proudly. But I like Elton John a lot. And I like Queen better than both of them. My wife did not know. Was it my wife? I think it was her that just recently said she didn't know that Queen did the entire soundtrack for Flash Gordon. Queen is a whole different universe. Oh, I know. But when I think Elton John now, I think of the movie, which I don't even remember what it's called. It's not Rocket Man. Maybe it is Rocket Man. I don't know. But then I was like, Queen kind of started that whole like biopic of a band being popular again thing. And that was a wonderful movie. It is Rocket Man. Okay. Gosh. I mean, if that isn't the most fucking Freddie Mercury song, at least like in their more disco era of Queen. Who else sings that fucking high? All right, this is 110. I really don't do pull down a lot of weight, but I'm going to be doing a lot of different pull downs. So ah. Ah. 10. Whew. That isn't horribly heavy. Queen is probably top 45 all time. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Easily. Top 4 or 5 makes more sense. Yes. I was like, that's such a specific list, like number to have a top of. Jack Jerrington, what's happening? Can you feel the love tonight? You know, I adored The Lion King. But with the exception of Can You Feel the Love Tonight, I hated Elton John's version of those songs. Like, he released other versions of those songs. I didn't like his version of Circle of Life. I didn't like, I hated his version of Just Can't Wait to Be King. Elton John should not be saying my reign is going to be a super awesome thing. It's like you're carrying pancakes, pan weights. You have a list of the other 44. These are the 44 bands that are better than Queen. Now, I, like many people my age, really got into Queen with the movie Wayne's World. And I know that, like, that makes it look like I have bad parents. But, man, I heard Bohemian Rhapsody and I was like, who the fuck is this band? And then I was like, their catalog was insane at that point. I mean, they had been performing for a long ass time at that point. And I mean, just hearing like Killer Queen, um, uh, I can't think with this other music going, but Under Pressure, what's the one? Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. Whatever the fuck that song is called, I cannot think of it right now. Don't Stop Me Now. Jesus, I had to get to the lyric in my head. You know, just hearing all that stuff. We Will Rock You. We Are the Champions. Watching the Live Aid concert. I mean, I was just floored at how versatile this group was. I like a lot of 70s music because it's mostly what my parents listened to when I was growing up. Yeah, it's quite the poor music. Like many people my age. And me, never seen Wayne's World and looking at the trailer, not interested. You have to really like stupid humor. And I actually introduced my 18-year-old to it a year or so ago, and I asked him what he thought of. He's like, "It's so stupid," but he loved it. So the first one is actually hilarious. The second one was just repeating a lot of the same jokes. All right, I already put the weight on. Okay, good. So we are at 130. That's all I got on that. I'll do one more set of those. Oh shit. Tia Carrera, yes, yes. Slow motion kept workout. She's like almost, she's still fucking hot, honestly. What kind of split are you working with? I do every body part 2 days a week. I try to vary the angle that I hit the muscles with, hit the muscles from in each workout. So Mondays Sundays I do chest and tris. With my chest, I focus on incline more than anything else. And triceps, there's only so many angles you can hit the triceps from, so I just split up all of the tricep exercises that I do between Sunday and Wednesday. It's so weird starting my split on Sundays. Tuesdays, I work on thickness in the back, so it's a lot of rows. No deadlifts on Mondays. Sorry, on Mondays. So a lot of rows, and then biceps. Again, same with the triceps. I'm just hitting a lot. I'm splitting up all the bicep exercises I know between Mondays and Thursdays. And a lot of times, my compound movements will wear out the secondary muscles, so I maybe don't get a lot of movements in. So I'll do like barbell curls, I'll do supinated dumbbell curls, I'll do spider curls, I'll try to do Zotman curls. I mean, biceps are all curls. Same thing with triceps. I do mostly cable. I try to do rope pull downs, tricep press downs. It hits a different head of the tricep. I've got a V-bar. I'll do overhead extensions. I really don't do skull crushers too much. They're just a pain in the ass. Then Tuesday is my first leg day. It's quad focused. And this past leg day, I did Bulgarian split squats, which bias the quad, so it's a different way than doing it than I'll do tomorrow. I did stiff leg deadlifts, which are different from Romanian leg deadlifts to hit my hammies because, hamstrings just don't fit in anywhere else. I did sissy squats, which are a giant pain in the ass to do, pain in the quad. And I did back squats with my heels elevated to bias the quads a little bit more. And then I do shoulders. And shoulders are just kind of a crapshoot because I've got bad shoulders to begin with. So sometimes I'll do seated military press. Sometimes I'll do lateral raises, front raises. and or rear delt cable flies. Starting over the cycle on Wednesday, I'll do incline as a warm up, but then I'll do flat bench press, and I will push heavy on that. Today's back day, so deadlifts, pull downs. Tomorrow is going to be glute focused, so it's going to be a different kind of Bulgarian split squat. So it's a different foot position. RDLs. I'm going to attempt to do kickbacks. I'm not sure it's going to work because of my equipment, but we'll see. And I'll also do regular squats. And then Saturday's my day off. I think that covered it. So yeah, 6 days a week. I hit every body part twice a week. I've done this for a long time. I mean, regardless of how this looks, I know I keep pointing to my gut, but I've been in and out of the gym. I've been a gym rat since I was 19 years old. I'm 46 now. Mine are Monday Fun Day, Tuesday Hump Day, Thursday Freaky Friday, Saturday for the boys, and that sounds like a fantastic split. All right, do one more of these. All right, I'll take some weight off, and we're going to switch to neutral grip. AKA I'm fat. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, I'm fat. No, you're not, motherfucker. That ain't gonna sit up there. That's gonna hit me in the face. We're not gonna do that today. So with pull downs, grip is everything. Well, grip is most of it. So this is gonna hit a different part of my back than the pull downs I just did. This is gonna be neutral grip, so my palms are facing each other. Oh, I need to get that on the... It's in the wrong hole. Last night, I stuck it in the wrong hole. You guys have never seen that music video. Oh my God. So, okay, so on my Discord, there is a general health and fitness channel that is available to non-subscribers. Feel free to ask anything. If you subscribe to me on Twitch, there is a more detailed health section that's got some recipes for clean eating, has access to the split that I do right now, and some general pointers. There is a section devoted to helping people with their program, etc. It's a little better broken down. My vision is for there to be more resources there. I simply haven't had the time to build it up. I started streaming at the beginning of the pandemic. After the pandemic was over, I got a job and stopped streaming. And I've been gone for about 2 years.
To the Wolverine Nation.
Thank you so much, Dave. I owe you 10 squats. Body weight, because I'm not a psychopath. I can feel my knees popping. Oh my God. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Wolverine Nation. Now, the thing with shush and take my hello. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I was gonna gift you one, but I spelled Dave. Did you spell it with no numbers? I don't even know my weight, to be honest, on a scale, and the ones here are red and kilometers. I'm laughing at kilometers due to something that Magnetron sent me this morning over text. $5 for motivational trainers at Barihunk. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So if you go into the Discord and that section hasn't magically appeared, The bot has to update. I have no control over that. I don't know how often it looks at Twitch, but generally within the hour, it's usually good. Or it might already be there. I have no idea. All right. So this is going to be targeting a little bit lower in the back and a little bit, so like more of the lats and the middle. I cannot think right now. It's going to hit my back. I need to put that weight back on. Jesus Christ. It is easier for me to lift that or to pull that weight than the other way it was. Laughing about kilometers while Americans are still on cups and I'm laughing about kilometers because it should have been kilograms. Look, just because I measure in freedom. No, Magnetron sent me a picture this morning, and it was a car for sale, but it was like, the speedometer is still in kilograms. And I didn't even get it at first because I was half asleep. That was a joke. I made it. I'm even funny on purpose sometimes. How far is that, Sir John? No, walk it. No, I know it was funny on purpose. It's just that's why I laughed at it. Whew, yeah, you get to a point where, I step on the scale and just as fat. It's getting there, though. I mean, there's like the ab lines are starting to be there. Pardon my man boobs. You guys got some free nipples there? I think my titties are worth the biddies. So I've shaved off some push-ups by showing those. I'm kidding. I'm just happy they didn't use other measurements. This car is as tall as half a giraffe. Sprinkles. Like, which half? Titty sprinkles. Titty sprinkles. High beam redeemed. Titty sprinkles. I'm telling you guys, look up Morgan Freeman narrating 50 Shades of Grey. You will absolutely laugh your ass off when he's like, "No, Mr. Grey, I like your kinky fuckery." You haven't lived until you've listened to this guy do it. What a service, don't even ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. I can't do Optimus Prime saying ooh woo. Hold on. One shall stand. Ooh woo. That's the best I got. Like, I have to say something that Optimus Prime has actually said to get my voice in the right spot. Oh, fuck was that noise? Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't get me started on Morgan Freeman 50. One shall ooh, one shall ara ara. What the fuck? Cursed. Autobots? Ooh. This stream always takes a wrong turn. At one point, I was a just chatting streamer. As a matter of fact, I still think by a long shot, I have done way more just chatting streams than fitness streams. You just can't find them anymore because they were several years ago. So this train got derailed several times. I was a hot tub streamer. Oh man, those were the best. I remember the first day I busted that out. So I don't have the scene set up correctly right now, otherwise I'd just fucking do it. I found a picture of some model in a hot tub. Just a still picture. Nothing showing, but I put a mask, like a visual mask, over her mouth and eyes, so my eyes and mouth would pop up in there. I put a GIF of Bubbles down like at the bottom of the tub, like right between her legs. So it looked like she was constantly farting, and I made all the candles flicker, and then I modified my voice up 6 octaves, so I sounded like a goddamn chipmunk. And I was having audio issues that day, so I just did the whole stream as a hot tub streamer. And yeah, so that's the thing I did. The occasional moaning in between. It is still in my intro. That is true. I still, somewhere in my BRB, it's in there. Hey, I'm not afraid of long rest periods. That's how you grow. All right, I have one more set of these. Ugh. Fuck me. That last one was shit. All right. Oh man, my upper back is toast now. Rest periods are important. Mine lasts since 2012. My roommate and I, when I was in college, my roommate and I, my roommate now is my wife, completed the last one as shit. Thanks, Buff Dude. So my college roommate and I, we would take these huge long periods where we'd still go to the gym, but our diet was crap. And we would always say, you know, the most important part of your diet is actually true is cheat day. Because, you know, there's your central nervous system can recover, it keeps you sane and whatever. But our cheat day was every day. So our diet was the most effective diet. Diet was crap. I unlocked that achievement a long time ago. I did not meal prep for today. Fuck. All right, so we're doing reverse grip. I am gonna take weight off of this because I know I'm not gonna be able to pull that much weight. Let's go ahead and go 90. I ain't crazy. After the deadlifts I just did, and 2 prior sets of pull downs that I'm already feeling in my back. Oh, all right. I'm gonna be thick. So thick. All right. Oh. Oh. All right, that's one set. Okay, I get it. I need to grab burger stuff. Wonder what happens at 350 pounds when you work out hard but eat bad. Should have to watch my diet. But that's the thing, you don't. You do, but you don't. So get a calorie tracking app. I hate my Fitness Pal, but it's passable. I prefer the one called Lose It. And track all your calories. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to go to like bland ass chicken and rice to lose weight. So the easy way to figure this out: take your weight. Let's just say it's 350 even. Okay, multiply that times 12. 4,200 calories. That's a lot of fucking food just to maintain your weight being alive. Okay? This is not you exerting physical activity, okay? This is you getting through your fucking day. You want to lose weight? You want to go just a little bit? Take in 39.50 and work out 3 times a week for a half an hour to 45 minutes. You want to get aggressive? I could have done that in my head. 3,700 calories per day. Work out 4 times a week, maybe 5, 45 minutes a day. Fuck cardio, just do strength training. Focus on compound movements. I guarantee that you will see progress, maybe not on the scale, but that right there is enough to where you are going to start noticing progress, okay? Had to bounce, but I'm back. Awesome. I eat way less. How come I don't lose weight? There could be a lot of reasons. The base the base factor in losing weight is calories in versus calories out. Okay, that is always the primary thing, no matter what anyone tells you. It's calories in, calories out. All right. I know a lot of people that are like, "Fuck that, you're wrong. I've got this, I've got that, and I've got that." Okay, yes, there are other factors. That's the caveat. Okay, so your health can play an issue. Your level of physical activity through the week can play an issue because your body will adapt to burning less calories. You could have a hormone issue that you don't even know about that is in play there, okay? But if you're and you may even be wrong about the calories you're taking in. One thing that I noticed is that my idea of portion size is very skewed with American food, because we measure in freedom with our hearts. Once I started tracking and I stopped eating out nearly as much. I still eat out, but not as much. I started making a lot of my own food. The changes started happening very quickly. Also, I cut out every kind of pop, soda, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'll drink a couple a week tops now, as opposed to 3 or 4 every day. And I drink a ton of water. So for somebody that weighs 350 pounds, what you honestly, your water, your hydration goal should be whatever your weight is, divide that in half. And that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking. Now, I'm not going to convert that to fascist units, but like, I'll just track and see what happens. Talk on Discord, take too much time in your workout. It's just, I talk about this stuff all the time. It's no big deal. And you'd be surprised how many other people have that question, which is why I'm explaining the process behind it. Ugh. Ugh. Put yourself in starvation mode and work out like a maniac, and nothing happened. Did it last year during 6-week CrossFit competition. Didn't lose an ounce. Starvation mode is a weird thing, because there are people that say it doesn't exist. But I mean, your body's going to try to maintain no matter what. So if you're not getting the nutrients that you need, it's going to try to find it from other places, or it's just going to use less, and you're just going to be fucking exhausted. So drinking a metric ass ton, so we'll measure in metric, a metric ass ton, butt ton would be freedom units, maybe it's backwards, of water will force you to stop retaining water, because you're just going to have to keep peeing it out and sweating it out. So the more water you drink, the better. If you're using creatine at all, you have to drink even more water, because a lot of that's going to get flooded into your muscles. And newsflash, you're not going to lose weight as quickly. You're going to actually start gaining weight if you take creatine. Then it will start going down because your muscles are holding on to the water. I'll go by gallon, weird freedom units. What is it? 128 ounces are in a gallon. So you want to do roughly 1 1/3 gallon. $3,000 maybe, pretty sure less. I will say this. I go to bed hungry every night, and I'm getting close to 3,000. So you might be surprised, or I may just be way off base. But for me, my maintenance level is 3,200, I think. So I'm shooting for ingesting around 2,700, 2,600 something per day. The Lose It app calculates it actually much closer than I do. I just use a very basic generalized formula that gets me close enough when I'm telling people how to do this. But it's so easy to go over that. Like, if I eat Burger King once, that is like literally almost all my daily calories right there. That's 2,000 calories that I will eat at Burger King, because my fat ass is like, I need a double Whopper with cheese. I also like fries, and I like Coke with my burger, and I'll eat all of it. I will. That is 1,900 calories right there. I have 500 left for the rest of the day with my weight loss goal. I'll just start lifting, and I'll see what the scale is in 4 weeks. Good move. And up your water intake no matter what. All right, last set of these. And then we are on to biceps. Biceptual. Oh my God. Okay. We're good with that. All right, Big Kev, I'll catch you later. Guys, spend some time with Bixie. All right, it's Bixie's birthday, or is it your guys' it's your guys' anniversary today? I know it's a big day. Right? That's today? Or is that tomorrow? I'm so close. Anniversary. Is it today or tomorrow? Cairo time. High beam. Go get that spine adjusted. And happy anniversary. Today. Yes. Give her a big hug from me. Then have her squeeze your butt for me as well. Both of those things need to happen. All right, so we're going to try to fix this back to where it was. I think that's right. All right, cool. All right, I have emails. Nothing. Oh shit, now there's more. No, and no. Okay. What am I doing today? Dumbbell curls, spider curls. Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost a wheel. Joker got away. Lots of curls today. All right. So I'm going to start with 25s. I never curl more than this for several reasons. One, my biceps are usually shot by this point. Two, you don't need to lift heavy for small muscle group, and 3, I don't own 30-pound dumbbells. I have 35s, but that's actually too heavy. I need 30s. Okay, so supinated, we're lifting up and we're lifting up with our pinkies and curling slightly outside with the pinky. So like that. Getting that extra squeeze. 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 15, 16, 19, 20. And by the end of this, those 25s and 20s are going to feel like death. So, the supinated dumbbell curls are just kind of like a staple. This is basic, just getting that extra pump into the bicep. When I'm doing spider curls, and that's with me laying with my belly on the back of my bench, so I'm sitting on the bench backwards, and I'm going to come up like this. You're looking for, with the angle, you're looking for 90 degrees or better with the with the contraction, the concentric of the motion. And then the Zotman curls are just curl and then the negative that way. So it works your brachialis and your bicep. And it's hitting the different heads of the bicep, the 2 different heads of the bicep from different angles and working it into different positions. So that's one of the reasons that I do as many curls as I do. That being said, I don't always get through the curls that I mean to do. So I may not actually get 2 Zotmans today, depending on the time it takes me to get there and how my arms feel, just in general. I meant to actually stream on TikTok today. I'm actually sad I didn't with that fucking 425 deadlift. Of course, with my luck, a bunch of muscle heads would be like, really, that's it? I do not have a big deadlift when it comes to like the lifter community. I don't. I see people lifting like way more than me, like it's fucking nothing. Yeah, TikTok. I am a TikToker. I still don't understand how to use the app, but I'm not that old. Ugh. And pretty soon it's going to be banned in the US anyway, so. All right. Set 2. 3, 6, 7, 9, 20. It was funny. People say that, and I'm like, you understand that like Facebook and Google exist, right? Hack, you're back. More pro deadlifters can in some cases hit 4 digits. Oh, absolutely. How you doing, Dreadwing? I'm just saying, overall in the fitness community, I am not a heavy deadlifter. That's all I'm saying. Even, I mean, there are people a lot smaller than me that are pulling 500-600 pounds on a deadlift. And I'm just like, cool. Seriously, Facebook and Google have all of your information, all the information that that they're so worried about China getting, and they could just purchase it from Facebook and Google if they wanted to. There's nothing stopping them. Not to mention the fact that the United States government has not produced any evidence saying that TikTok is doing what they're accusing them of doing. It's literally source, trust me, bro. FBI just envy of TikTok, but they haven't produced anything. That's the thing. Okay, so I'm not a TikTok fanboy by any means. I enjoy scrolling through and seeing stupid videos, and it's a wealth of knowledge for learning how to do things. So I like that. I can get it on YouTube. Just YouTube doesn't have as user friendly of a platform, and TikTok's algorithm, quite frankly, fits me better. That being said, only 20% of TikTok is owned by the Chinese. 20%. That's it. 80% are the people that work there, which are almost all outside of Chinese. And then 60% is owned by other interests outside of China. Anatoly is small as fuck. It looks like, I know, right? I mean, the fucking CEO of TikTok isn't even from China, and they couldn't distinguish that in the trials. They kept asking him about his allegiance to China. He's like, I'm Singaporean. I'm not from China. You understand that China and Singapore are not the same thing, right? The servers are like, the data is stored securely by another company on American soil. Supposedly, I mean, I don't know how secure that is. I have no idea. Have your mission information problem. Right. We voluntarily put all of this information out there, and I'm sorry, the Chinese government does not care about me watching the video with the cat that's going meow. I say meow, say meow, meow. I don't know who I am. Look away, away. 50 fucking times in a row. I'm not kidding. I watched that video so many goddamn times. Operation Texas is iffy. Byteware is what owns TikTok. I know. I got Twisted Sister blasting in my ears right now. Byteware, ByteDance, Bite Me, something. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clappers, goddammit. 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Fuck me. Mine doesn't meow, she meow. Yeah, ByteDance. We're not gonna take it. Twisted Sister has a version of "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." I shit you not, is this song. Oh come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. You want to laugh? I've never worked in the States, never used a system, only have dual citizenship. Yes, I'm still forced to pay taxes. U.S. is one of 2 countries that taxes their citizens. Wow. I'm in no way surprised. The singing Broadway frog from the car. You mean Michigan J. Frog? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. That one? Drive you crazy. All right. So these are spider curls. I'm going to lift the back up more, but I'm doing this. Can I do them from here? I suppose I could. Yes. No, I'm with you. Nothing surprises me anymore. But I think that the issue that I have here is that with TikTok and the government going after them is that we're now making a law that singles out one company with no evidence presented. Um, and this is an instance of what is to stop them from doing this to anyone else and just saying, well, the evidence is classified, trust me, bro. That's my problem. You know, maybe TikTok is owned by a bad actor, and that it is like they're actively looking for information that could compromise the United States. I don't know. I'm not going to say that they're not. I'm also not going to say that they are definitively because I have no idea. But the fact that the United States government is doing that and just saying, trust us, is pretty fucking shady. Right, and the US government can just decide. You know where TikTok is banned? Is it really? I think they're not banned in China. They're just called something else there. I'm almost positive. Hold on. They have better ways to spy on their own people. Also true. I don't trust shit. No, I don't either. I don't think TikTok is banned in China. I just think that TikTok is called something else there. And it's probably regulated a hell of a lot differently. I believe it. And my favorite is when politicians get on TikTok to explain why they voted to ban TikTok. Like, that's fucking weak sauce, guys. There we go. All right. War Thunder, World of Tanks are a bigger source of classified info. I don't doubt that at all. But again, ain't nobody in China cares what the fuck I'm doing. I'm sure, okay, maybe there is some Chinese government entity that sit around going, look at this fucker, unemployed, working out. Maybe. Maybe I am a source of entertainment to the Chinese government, but that's it. That's the great thing about Europe. We're being spied on from everyone under the power to spy. Russia hacked the German parliament a couple years back, and we accidentally found out 3 months later because of some Dutch. Oh my God. That's unsurprising. They decided one of our elections. So, I mean, literally proven that they're the reason that Donald Trump got elected. But yeah, Russia wouldn't do that. So Joel has been just obsessed with Jurassic Park. So I got him a while back. I got him the Ultimate Trilogy, which is the Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. And we've had Jurassic World for a while, and we've been watching them in order. And he's been bugging us to watch Jurassic World, but it's been weekdays and school nights, and it's hard to watch a 2.5-hour movie on a school night. Got to bounce for a meeting. Remember to uwu that Cthulhu post work. I can't work out. It doesn't work like that. Bye, Clabbers. Thank you so much. We got through half the movie yesterday, like right at the point where the Indominus Rex escapes, which is the dumbest name for a fucking dinosaur I've ever heard. I just wish Russia would attack the U.S. so the taxpayers could benefit rather than Ukraine. All previous commentaries attended satire and does not represent the viewpoints of you must spend last year. I'm gonna get swatted. FBI is just gonna bust right in. Blabbers, have a good day. I think I'm going to be done after the next 2 sets. My arms are starting to feel it, and quite frankly, my ass is hungry. I was hungry when I started this workout, which makes me wonder how much I could deadlift on a... Oh, shit, I need to change reviews. Just set up a lunk alarm. My dad worked for state authority, the amount of incompetence, and... Oh, I believe it. But it's like that everywhere. It really is. Private companies are... It's the more levels of bureaucracy, the worse it is. Honestly. My last job, I worked at a public university. It was horrible. The amount of hoops I had to jump through to get a simple project done was stupid. There's the meme in the Discord. All right. Ugh. Ugh.
Show me those biddies.
Thanks, Hack. 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Next one's gonna be my last set. Jesus Christ. Who would you rather work for? Capitalism and modern slavery and a private company, or incompetence and money waste, but government regulated easily. Capitalism is an absolute whore. I'm sorry, it is. Unregulated capitalism is a horrible, horrible system. Rather work for myself. It ain't glamorous, but this is it, buddy. You may not like it, but this is peak happiness right here. 0 out of 10, I hate it here. That's the reason why my ass is in Germany, not the US. You know, when you said you decided on your own to live in Germany, I was like, yes, you get it. You absolutely get it. Yeah. I have so much debt, and you know, thank God my wife is a nurse, because my job market in my industry tanked once the pandemic happened. Jesus, Jennifer is just adding so much shit to my grocery list. Like, I got naps to take, woman. 1099 employee. There's a lot of my work is 1099. It's going to be 86 on Sunday. Plan for shorts. Each of a pair will fit. I'll get on Amazon. Buy all the things. We're having Joel's best friend over Saturday, so and Sunday there's we're going to the zoo. Who is messaging me? You want to phone Amazon right now? Looking for sundress me handle the boys. I would appreciate it. Okay, cool. I'm just sorry for what this country is going through. I talk to my dad every Sunday. He lives in Baltimore, and he tells me how bad it's getting. It is. It really is. I mean, Baltimore is always. I lived in Flint, Michigan, bro. Trust me. I know. I know. I know all about shitholes. I like Baltimore. I've been there quite a few times. I've never lived there though. I right now just the cost of living is just stupid. The job market is stupid. Would you like lead in your water? No, I take my water unleaded now. Thank you. And the thing is that by every metric, except for cost of living, our economy is actually doing fantastic. It's cost of living. And a lot of that is price gouging, which is a direct result of unregulated capitalism. Don't get me started on politics. I hate it here. God. Oh, all right. Last set. And then we dine. We feast. I love your gym setup. Thank you so much. I'm trying not to knock my bench over so I don't fall face first on my mat. Nine. 10. All right, that is it. Whew. Yeah, I put a lot of time into this, and I've been making small purchases for a couple years now, and then when we moved, I just finished it off. Up until about 4 months ago, I was still using a commercial gym. So I didn't have everything I wanted, and it was tough to really change my routine, you know? I love low-fat cottage cheese. That's all I get. I won't eat it, like, I put low-fat cottage cheese in everything. Like, I make Alfredo sauce out of low-fat cottage cheese. I'm gonna make some flatbread out of it, too. It's amazing what you can do with low-fat cottage cheese. Trying to change the subject. You're good. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gotta work with some. Hey, man. Jesus Christ, that's tight. That's what she said. All right, I'm out. I am going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Discord link is there in chat, along with merch link. If you guys are interested in any Wolverine Guy Kev merch, I got 20-ounce coffee cups. I got 16-ounce coffee cups. I think I got 10 ounce. I don't remember what the small one was. Maybe it was 12. And I also got the thick fillet t-shirt. So if you guys are interested in that. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for leg day, shoulder day. We are focusing on the glutes, so we're going to be clapping them cheeks. See you all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.